What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be pulling the engine out, and let's find out, see what else we are going to be putting back in it. Let me know what you guys think, if I made a good decision. Leave a comment down below, but let's get to it. All right, so let's go and let's tear into this, take this thing apart, and let's see what we could discover a little bit more about this. A lot of people were saying about the lubrication system, maybe the oil pump maybe failed. So we'll look into that as well, and then we'll see what we got in the box. So far, this is where I'm at, guys. Got the mounts off. And what's only holding it up? I have this can of support because I don't have any cherry pickers. I don't have anything to pull the motor out. I only got one jack, so I'm gonna try and swindle this. Again, the block is bad, so whether regardless if it falls, it falls. Let's keep going. All right, just pulled its tooth. Every time I'm dragging an engine around, it feels like I'm dragging a victim. All right, so just separated the two, and then this Tilton twin disc, pretty good. Look at the flywheel itself. I mean, there's barely any discoloration. I don't feel anything here with if I run my fingernail over it. So you could actually see the surface for 4 years of abuse. It actually looks like it's holding up pretty well. I'm gonna reuse that. All right, so I got some of the bolts out. These three kind of got shaved off when I used the impact on there. Yeah, even the socket itself, you can kind of see the what the residue is left of it. So I'm gonna weld the bolts on these three and see if I can zip them off continually. Okay, so I found some lug nuts, or some nuts. I guess they're lug nuts because of the way they're shaped. So I'm gonna weld these guys on. One welded up. Works. All right, last one. All right, so we got an ERL brace. Let's pull this off, get the pistons out, and see what we can do with this other block we got. All right, so I got the rods out. I am more curious about see what's going on in this oil pump, and I'm not sure. I always thought there was supposed to be a little ball right there to kind of regulate the pressure. I'm not too sure if there is or isn't. Again, in that little spot of the oil pump, but let me know if there's supposed to be one or not. Okay, crank is out. Definitely an oiling issue for sure, guys. This bearing right here, see how loose that is? Look at the tolerance. It's supposed to be nice and tight, like these ones here. Again, this one was actually going to get ready to go as well. And then again, I'm also missing the bottom side of this and definitely some debris got in here. Kind of see this deep groove in this one. So, or at least we know what caused it. Definitely an oiling issue. So I'm gonna go and say that pump is bad that I have underneath the girdle there. So let's go and take a look at the other block that's gonna be going in. My wife doesn't even know I already got a new block here. Let's see. It's gonna be made by Dart, guys. Let's open it up. All right, this is what we are going to be working with next, guys. So now I'll see. Fortunately, it is going to be another B series. But I'm sure if you guys can tell, look how much more thick this block is. This is actually a full cast aluminum block, which they have their sleeves already pressed in it. It's supposed to be really stout. Let's pull it out. All right, so what we got in store here, guys, is a B20 block. Basically, it's the cast that they got from Honda. They bore it out. 84.5 is what it has. And it's supposed to be a very stout block. We'll do the comparison here with the ERL block. This block's actually pretty well built as well. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it does have steel caps for the crank. This one also had steel crank caps, but we'll do a side-by-side comparison between the two, and we'll go from here. Okay, so I got the ERL block right side by side next to the Dart block. Not sure if you noticed right away, but look how much blockier that is. Take a measurement here. It's about an inch, almost an inch from the top of the deck. This one here, this is about a 1/4 inch taller from the deck. So I'm going to need longer rods. Bore is about exactly the same size, 84.5. Again, the crank, this is roughly about an inch. Same with this. So if I ever decide to use this ERL brace, I can to use the ARP studs on this, which I may go in that direction. But let me know what you guys think, what I got in store. One thing I noticed right off the top are the drains for the oil. So you can see these drains here for the oil coming out of the head. And of course, just the deck itself, you can see that these are all steel enforced. But look how much thicker this one is as well. It's all enforced by aluminum, but the locations, like this drain here to that bolt hole, and this drain here to bolt holes are, of course, a lot different. So this is the top view, guys. And again, we'll go to the side view where everything's supposed to be bolted to, water pump. Everything else here looks pretty standard for the mounting points. Back side. The webbing that they have, you can see it's a lot more thicker compared to the factory block. But I mean, this area right here stands out. The webbing, of course, compared to this one, has a lot more support webs. But again, the block isn't as thick. So you can see how much deeper this one goes into versus that side. Pretty good, man. I like the way it's built so far. This area I did have to shave off, which I'm probably gonna have to do there to have the exhaust, because it's so close to the block. I gotta shave that off. Maybe I'll use this here as a coolant line to go to the turbo versus the one I had wrapped all the way around from the thermostat housing. You see all the rust build up on this one because of the steel. But let me know what you guys think, guys, in the comments. If you guys can, it'd be much appreciated. Now I wonder, because the deck is taller, if I need to have longer studs or bolts to hold the head on. Hopefully you guys are enjoying everything that I'm posting up, guys. And again, I know the content isn't as flowing in as everybody likes it, but This is what I got with the time that I have available in order for me to do this. So if you guys again are enjoying it, like that like button, subscribe, and share if you guys can. Catch you on the next one, guys.